Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to the Empire. If you're passing by for the first time, please feel free to join us and feel free to be part of this family right here by subscribing and hitting the notification bell so you get notified every time I put up my videos. Yeah, I try to put up my videos every week. So today I'm going to do more of a talk through video. We're not going to do any makeups. I hope it's going to help you without demonstration, but I think the next video I'm going to have to demonstrate what it is I'm talking about today. I've been getting a lot of requests on my Instagram to do an eyeshadow series, how I blend my eyeshadows, which colors go where, how do I pair my eyeshadow colors and stuff like that. So I thought I cannot just go straight and jump into how I blend before I tell you guys how to pair your colors. So that is what this video is all about today. So I just hope you guys are going to enjoy this video, and without further ado, let's just get straight into that. So the first things first you want to consider when you want to do your eyeshadow color is you should know the sequence of colors that you're supposed to use, because most of us just take the lead shade and we just put it on our eyes and we are good to go, which is okay if you are not a fan of doing shadows. But again, I have a video showing you guys the parts of the eyes, like the crease area, the lid shade, the lid part, and the transitioning area, and the brow bone area. I'm going to link that up here for you guys to go check it out. But today I just want to stick into how to choose your eyeshadow colors, which colors blend with which colors, and how do you, this is beginner friendly because I'm going to share with you very easy colors that are, you know, easy for you to pair. You can just sit around, look at a palette and be like, I want to pair this and this. So the first things you want to know is that when you're doing your eyeshadow, you need like three colors, at least three colors. That is, if you're a beginner, you will need three colors. That is your lid shade, you're gonna need your transitioning shade, and you're gonna need your crease shade. So, and you're gonna need your highlighting shade. So the light shade is the highlighting shade is the light shade of your, you know, your eye area. Like for example, right here, this is like my highlighting shade right here. Hope you can see it. It's just beneath my brow bone area. Then beneath my brow bone area is where I have my transitioning area right here, which has more of a medium toned kind of color, a color that blends into my skin color and just makes it look like it's my skin. Then beneath that I have the crease area, where I have the crease shade, where we have our contour shade. Yeah, we also have contouring on our lid, so we have our contour shade, which is more of a darker shade. So it these colors kind of like, they, is it transcending, or they're like, you know, they follow each other in a gradient kind of effect. And then we have our lid color right here, which is the shimmer shade that we're having on right now. So today we are wearing like the easiest eyeshadow look to create. This has been like, so many people know how to create this color. Like, it's just gold, a little bit of a darker shade, a matte dark shade, then a little bit of a light shade, then we have our highlighting shades, which is very easy for us to create. Though I have a little bit of tweak when it comes to the darker area, because I can use a black shade to, you know, like smoke it out. But I think this is easy for everyone to do. So once you've known your highlighting shade, your lid shade, your crease shade, and your transitioning shade, it is easy for you now to pick up colors. But I think the one color that really directs you, or shows you how to do, or the kind of look that you're going to, the kind of colors you're going to pair, is your lid shade. So once you picked up your lid shade, say for example, let me use a palette to show you. I have a palette here. This is the Cara Beauty eyeshadow palette, the ES14 version of it. This is a very good palette, especially for a makeup beginner. If you want to begin makeup and you want to get yourself a palette that is going to help you out a lot, I think this is the best palette for you to get, especially if you have like warm undertone. This is gonna be the bomb. So let's say for example I wanted to do like my lid shade to be this orange right here, this one right here. I have like a variety of oranges going on, but if you can look, this is more of this is my lid shade, and this looks like more like the lid shade, which is a shimmer. Then we have this orange right here, which is more of like a darker, I don't know if it's dark, yeah, it's more of a darker orange compared to this light orange. So if at all I was to do this as my lid shade, I will start with this on my crease area, which is the darkest shade. So this will be our contour shade. Then I will go with this as my transitioning area. This would be like the mid-tone color of our eyes. Then I would pack my lid area with this. So I would think if I want my lid shade to go all over my lid or halfway, but still, even if it's going halfway, these two colors are going to work as my outer colors, but they're going to like transcend, or they're going to like create a connection going, because this would be the darkest shade I would use. Then this would be our transitioning shade, which will make this dark shade fade into a lighter shade, and then we go in with this. Then now after we've gone in these three are like our contour, our transitioning, which is our mid-tone shade, and this is our lid shade. So we want to find our highlighting shade. Highlighting shade is quite easy for you to do. The highlighting shade is the one that is underneath your brows. I think that one is easy for everyone to do. On this one, you can get away with the highlighter you're going to use on your face, or you can go ahead and still highlight with any light. Like right now, if I were to use this as my my lid shade, I would go with either this as my highlighting shade, or it has a bit of orange in it, or I would pick this, or I would pick this. It all depends with your skin tone always, also when it comes to your highlighting shade, or you can use a white. It just depends. But basically, once you've realized or you've noticed the kind of lid shade you want to have, it makes it easy for you to have the rest of the colors sinking in and blending in together. I hope we are together on that. So the number one tip that you want to know is that if you want to do your eyeshadow, pick out your lid shade first. If it gives you stress to like know which colors you pair where, just pick out your lid shade first, and then now after from your lid shade you can like relate on the colors that are they're coming close, as in they're relating closely to your lid shade. Lid shades can be matte or they can be shimmer. It all depends with what you love and what you like. But if it's shimmer and you're a beginner, I would recommend you start with shimmer shades. It's easy to blend shimmer shades at first compared to just going all the way straight to matte shades. So that is our first tip. Just pick out your lid shade, then from there you can know which palette to use. The number two key is know your undertone. It's very, very important for you to know your undertone, even when it comes to eyeshadow application. The reason why I'm saying this is because you might find someone who is of a cooler undertone going ahead and buying a palette like this. This palette has a lot of warm toned colors, this one right here. So you might find someone who has a cool tone, when they wear some of these colors, they just feel like yeah, it's okay, but it's not bringing out the best part of them. Like, it's not showing how beautiful or how they would want the colors to turn out. And they're like, I saw somebody with my same complexion using the same colors doing the same look and it was good on them, why is it not so good on me? And you'll be like, what is happening? So the thing is, you might want to know your undertone. It might help when it comes to eyeshadow pairing and blending, so that you know, if I was of a cooler undertone and I went ahead and used a lot of orange and a lot of red, I'll be like a bit off. But if you are of a more warmed undertone and you got yourself this palette, you will get away with most of the looks on this palette. Because if you're a cooler undertone, I will just give you another pair that you can pair. And you're a cool undertone or maybe warm undertone are these browns right here. These ones, anyone can get away with it. Even someone who has cool undertone can still get away with these ones, but you see they don't have a lot of red in them. So here I would pick like this to be my lid shade, which is a shimmer shade right here. Then I would have my contour shade, my crease shade. Then I would have my transitioning shade right here. So I would have either this, or I would go, if you are a more advanced makeup artist or someone who wears makeup a lot and you're advanced in your application, you can use this 1 2 3 4 and still have this as your lid shade. So it depends. But if you're a beginner, I would recommend you pick this as your lid shade, then you go to this as your contour shade or your crease shade, then you go to this as your transitioning shade. So that will help you a lot. So if you are of a warm undertone, you would get away with a palette like this. But if you are someone who is more of cool undertone person and you like warm color, you like cool colors, you like just subtle things and stuff like that, I wouldn't recommend. If you are a beginner and you look at palettes and you fall in love with the colors, I wouldn't recommend you to get a palette like this, because now if you're a beginner and you get a palette like this, I think you're going to be so confused on which colors pairs with what or what goes with what. But in this palette right here, if I were to pick, like, let's say this purple to be my lid shade, or you can see here we have a range of purple, yeah, so we can still use this entire line here to create one eye look. So I would pick this as my inner, like for the inner corner of my lid shade, this right here, which is a shimmer shade. Then I would go with this in my middle part. Then I would pick this probably as my third part, or I would skip it. Then I would use this as my contour shade or my transitioning shade. Then I would go and blend it with either of the two as my transitioning shade, because you can see this is also a purple and it's a matte purple. It's more of a matte purple. It's more of like dark, almost black, but I would use this also as my either my transition. I can use this to blend out this, but I can also use this to blend out this. So the basic thing you want to know as a beginner, that is like the easiest way for you to know how to blend your colors. Pick your lid shade first, then you're gonna know how to pair them. Also, when it comes to this part, if you're going to wear green, yeah, you're going to wear green. So let's say I'd pick this as my lid shade right here. Then I would go with this as my inner lid shade, like just right here. This one, this is like, I think, a lime green. Then this would go on my crease, or yeah, it will go on my crease. If I wanted to darken my crease, I would use this black right here to darken it even more. But then again, I can use the black, then I can use now the green to like blend out this black. I don't know if that is making sense, to make this green our transitioning color. That can work also. And then we have this black as our crease shade, so you have a look right there paired, right? For a beginner and you love colors, I would recommend you get yourself the Cara ES11. I hope we are somewhere, we're getting somewhere. Like, pick your lid shades, then your lid shades is gonna guide you to get the rest of the shades. So another thing, another fact that you should consider when you want to pair your eyeshadows, I think you should consider your eye color. As Black Africans or Black women, we have a lot of advantage because most of us have brown and black eyes, so we basically go with almost every color out there. But if you have, let's say, like green eyes, I really think if you have green eyes, you cannot wear like green eyeshadow, because you want your attention to be on your lids, not on your eyes. But when you wear green eyeshadow and you have green eyes, then we are going to get lost in between. We don't know what to look at. So if you have brown eyes, you can get away with a lot of uh, oranges and purples. But if you use a lot of brown also and you got brown eyes, we're going to lose focus on what you're trying to, what you're trying to portray. So you want to consider your eye look also, your eye color also, before you do your eyeshadow. Then also you want to consider your outfit. Sometimes you want to complement your eyeshadow with your outfit, like probably I'm wearing black, so I want to do a smoky eye, or I'm wearing black, so I want to do gold, or you want to complement your shoes, your bags, and all that. Like, just look at what it is you want to complement so that you can know which colors to choose from. And then also you want to, I think I've talked about the undertones. Also, you want to go and know your color knowledge, like get a color wheel. I don't have a color wheel, but you can Google and see primary colors blend with what colors, like which colors blend in with which colors, like literally not with eyeshadow, but just colors in general. Like orange can blend with yellow, or orange can go in with the red, or purple can go in with the pink, that kind of pairing. So it should be easy for you to know. What other thing you should really know? I have my notes right here, so that's what I'm looking for. So yeah, I think we are almost done. Like, those are the most important things you should consider when you want to pair your eyeshadows. Like, know your skin undertone so that it can direct you on what colors to wear, so that you don't look odd. Then pick your lid shade first so that it can guide you on the other shades you want to use. Then be conversant with colors, like colors in general. Just know which colors blend into what. So when you go into your eyeshadow, it's just the same as you're just blending normal colors like on a daily, like even when you're decorating your house, you would know this color pairs well with this, same as your eyes. Then also the color of your eyes, the color of your eyes also determines the kind of eye look you would go for, or the kind of eye color you would go for. Then also your outfit, what you're complementing, or sometimes your lipsticks and stuff like that. So on the next video, I'm going to show you guys how you can pair different colors, like you just do like a practical on our eyes, so that because I'm talking and I feel like I haven't like gotten into more details like the way you would understand more, so I think it's better for me to do like a tutorial with you guys for you to understand. Then after we pair down, then I'm going to show you guys how to blend. So I think that is it for today. I hope it helps. I know it's not too much, but I hope it helps somebody out there who's been struggling with eyeshadow. And yeah, I just hope you're going to learn a bit of things, and I am grateful. I'm grateful for all the new subscribers that I've been getting, and thank you so much for the love, and thank you for the support, and thank you for the trust. So I'll see you guys next time. I honestly hope that somebody has gotten something, even if it's just one idea. Comment down below, let me know if you have gotten anything out of this video. If not, we are going to try and do more research and find ways of bringing it to you guys. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time, and for that, you all know what I say. Bye bye.